The bullpen to start this game. We're going to be watching a game in the quarterfinals of the mixed doubles. We're going to be watching Team Bernardis against Chicago Highwood. Team Bernardis is Dario and his daughter Navina. And Chicago Highwood is Julian and Vanessa, who just won a very exciting match over on court 4. So the referee is setting the clock, and we begin. Vanessa's rolling.
Get out of Ohio! Come on!
Might be a little strong. Let's see if she can adjust. She put in some fantastic points the last game. I'm sure she'll be able to adjust here. Oh, she's playing the piano down there on the line.
Great ball, B. Great ball, B.
That's a beautiful ball. It is not Versailles.
What?
You should have got here a little earlier. The story was written. You guys just walked in the last way.
That would be exciting. That would be exciting. What happened right before that?
No, he was shooting the ball, and he hit the Paulino. So his ball comes out. I'm sure Michael has explained this. And the other balls get reset. Navina, it looks like she's going to come up a little short. That's got a nice looking ball there. It's not in, but it's in a very good position. It's an impedish, as cousin Mario would say. There's Julian. Coming in a little strong. How far did he bump it? That's good. Looks like they're laying 2 points. I can hear him yelling, "Get over, get over."
It's all right. Let's go.
Looks like it's 2-0. I'm going to let Michael set the scoreboard. So Vanessa, let's see where she likes the Paulino. guess it was a little short.
All right, how we doing, Dad?
Well, we had one frame, 2 points for the California team.
So Bernardis are going to be red.
Team Bernardi. I guess so. Yeah, they just marked it up.
Yeah.
So Vanessa tried to roll Paulino short. It was too short.
Well, Vanessa and Julian just got put through an emotional ringer.
Oh, I know. I was at the other end of the court watching.
Yeah, I saw you over there. Now they got to settle down and focus.
While I was down there, the
adrenaline is pumping.
some of the Ohio guys came in. It's good to see them.
Those are yours if you want to put them on that side.
So Brian Polantz and Anthony
Greco. And we will have Bridget Reedy in here shortly to talk for a minute about what was going through her head during that last frame.
Oh my goodness!
What information she was getting from the officials, and
well, they were getting information from everybody in the building.
Yeah.
They were getting advice.
I had some strong opinions on the broadcast myself. Nice volley from Dario Bernardi.
Nice ball. Yeah. Oh, on the broadcast, you expressed your opinion?
Yeah, maybe a little too emphatically, but
I have my opinions, so maybe I'll reserve them now.
What are your opinions?
Well, about which aspect?
I don't know. What are your opinions?
I think eventually they made the right call. I think it was it's pretty obvious what they should have done. But I don't know all the PRV rules.
Let them play?
With the timing. Yeah, let them play.
Well, the whole issue was that so Dante rolled to Paulino with 1 second left on the clock,
right? But it went long.
It wasn't an invalid Paulino. So the discussion was whether or not the frame had started, basically.
Well, what a couple of the ladies down there were saying that's identified as an incomplete frame. So as an incomplete frame, you have to complete it.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. So that would mean that the frame had started then.
Yes.
And that's what Donko explained to us. Donko came over and explained the official ruling was that in the spirit of the game, the frame had started.
Yes.
Whatever that means, in the spirit of the game.
And there was at least one pretty strong voice.
Well, I was
of the opposite opinion.
And who was that? On the other team there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that ball was Bersali with Paulino, so it's available. It's eligible for a Rafa. Good Rafa from Julian. Leaves Paulino and their point there. This is ball number 4 for the Bernardis, huh?
Coming a little wide, it looks like. Storta.
So it should be an easy 2 for Julian Batula.
If I recall correctly, Julian and Vanessa were in the finals last year at the Palazzo.
Yes, they were, with Anthony LaBarbera and who else was on their team?
Oh boy, I'm not good with
Maurizio? No.
all the names. No, I could have been, but I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember either.
They put up a good fight, but it's tough to beat that home team.
Yeah, tough to beat Jose at the Palazzo. But fun to play him there.
It is.
We hope to see him again this year. Jose, if you're listening, we hope you're able to play again this year.
Speaking of the Palazzo, I'm just wondering, have you had a chance to talk to Dr. Joe yet today?
No, I haven't.
Do you remember Dr. Joe from the first time we were at the Palazzo?
I remember the name. I'm sure I would remember the face if I saw it.
Well, he's here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's Joe's last name again?
Masternick. Dr. Joe Masternick. He only lives 2 minutes from the Palazzo, and he was so kind to meet us there when we were traveling across the state of Michigan. And we played a few games, had a lunch. It was very nice.
Vina Bernardi coming around the right side.
Yeah, looks like she got it. Nice ball.
It's in the volo zone and it's not Bersaglio. Julian stepping up the volo. Salini taking a shot on the next court, so Julian had to wait. Nice volo. Good shot. You see our new stinger transition for the replays, Dad?
I didn't notice.
Watch this. You didn't notice it that time either, did you?
What am I looking at? I'm looking at the whole screen.
Never mind. The transition.
Yeah, I understand. I was watching.
Well, you didn't see it somehow.
Well, there was a stripe in the middle. I saw that.
All right, Dad.
All right. And why is it called a stinger? Nice.
Wow, 2 volas from Julian Batula. That's just what it's called. I didn't name it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw it.
All right, I guess it's not that great then. Almost took out the other ball too, so this will be the last ball to frame for the Bernardis. And
It's another good ball.
Dario did it again. Vanessa's beside herself. Plenty of room for her though, the way she points. She's gonna come down the left side. Let's see if I can get this all in the frame again.
It's a little strong, doesn't it?
They always look a little strong on the screen because of the frame rate. I think she just got it.
I think she made it.
It's a clutch shot from Vanessa Garippo. So, 5. Oh, the Bernardis got 3 more points coming back this way.
They get 2.
That was long. No, they just rolled Paulina, so I think our score on the scoreboard is wrong.
Yeah, you're right. It should be reversed. Probably my fault. Sorry. Wait a minute.
Did the Bernardis roll the first ball last frame?
I thought Navina rolled the first ball.
Well, we're going to mark up the score the way that they have it on the scoreboard right now.
Yeah.
Why don't you go back in here? Go back a little bit and see last frame. Just go like this. That's the second ball.
That's the second ball. Yep. I was wrong.
Okay, so it is 5-0 for Julian and Vanessa.
Well, Vanessa's rolling now. And tapped her own ball. So
Everything's good. Nothing really moved.
having announced for the last few days, you must be quite familiar with all the rules.
Yes, I am, more than some of the referees.
That's
We've
another.
seen some referees make some pretty damning mistakes.
I've seen a few myself.
But
Including-
unfortunately, some of the players don't know the rules, so they trust the referees, and they don't know enough to correct them.
Yeah.
Joining us in the booth, Bridget Reedy.
Sure, we can start talking.
Yep.
Let's start talking.
Bridget's going to strap in for a minute.
Yeah. Is it off? You go, kiddo.
Don't go far, Dad.
Appreciate ya.
I said, don't go far.
All right. I won't go far. My drink's here.
Bridget,
Hey, Mikey.
you want to walk us through the end of that last game?
Oh boy, I blacked out a little, so here's what I remember. Yeah, Dante and I knew we had to make moves. He shot his heart out, but unfortunately, when you only get 2 shots per side, I was left with a Rafa. I had to take us very far. And I was a bit riled up because I'm sure you guys saw there was a bit of a ruckus. But I turned to Coach Alex.
Quite a bit of a ruckus.
Oh, boy. I turned to Alex and I said, if now is the time to be a shooter, you're going to be a shooter. Almost didn't
what
call
Alex
the
told you?
shot. Yeah. No, that's what I told Alex. I'm a good student. Alex says shooters got to shoot. I'm usually not a shooter, but I was. Yeah, and I hit the Rafa, and then everything kind of went black for a second. I think we were in for about a second, and then the red ball rolled back in for points.
It looked like an amazing shot, and it was an amazing shot. It was just a bad break.
It was a bad break. I don't know. I'm so proud of Dante for kind of being an amazing partner, an anchor, teammate. He crushed it. We crushed it. We came in as America's team, just wanting to have fun. We wanted to, get our first PRV match under our belt, and what better way to enter the water is by diving into nationals. So,
And what were you hearing during that break when we had to wait for the official rule? And what were you hearing? Were you hearing both sides? That people saying that should be that the frame started, that the game should play out, and people saying that some people are arguing that the game should be over.
Yes, I heard a lot of it, and then I turned on Casey and JoJo All My Life in my head and kind of just danced it out until Leo made his final call. Being the down team, right, we wanted to keep playing. It's always been our understanding that when the Polino releases, it's live. But then what probably will end up as the Broco rule, it went out of bounds, right? Apparently
that's
this
like a
never
ruling
happened
in the
before.
Supreme Court now.
Yeah.
Now there's a new rule. It's going to be named after that game.
The Broco. But you know me and Dante, we like a little bit of excitement in our games. I think that's how we honestly challenge ourselves to be better. Maybe
You
not.
guys turned it on there.
Ooh,
4 good shots, that friend.
yeah,
4
yeah.
good balls.
Yeah, it was awesome, heartbreaking. My first nationals to kind of play a game that felt like a finals was invigorating. So I'm not done. I got a lot to learn, and you'll see me back here.
I'm sure we will. You're only getting better every time we see you.
Thanks, Mikey.
And that was your first, you said that's your first PRV? tournament?
I did women's doubles yesterday.
Besides,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's first 24 hours of PRV tournaments.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You got any? I'm playing my first PRV tournament tomorrow. You got any advice?
Go to bed tonight.
I tried that last night.
Okay.
Does help doing the broadcast. Been able to get used to a lot of the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You're going in with fresh legs.
Fresh legs.
That helps.
Maybe legs. I've been sitting a lot. The
Yeah.
rest of my body is not so fresh.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you now. I think I know what the answer is, but are you rooting for or against Julian here?
Oh my goodness, Julie! Vanessa is my girl crush. I am
did I
saying
say?
this on. Am I rooting
Did
for
I say
them?
Vanessa and Julian?
Yeah, no,
That's
no,
what
no.
I said, right?
Yeah. I think so. I knew what you meant, regardless. I look up to V so much. I think she is the most graceful player. So to play against her, to learn from her, it's incredible. Julian is just a gem of a human being. You hate to be in that situation with people that you love and adore, but that's the game. So, long way of saying, yeah, V and Jules all the way.
Nice. Well, anybody that you'd like to say hi to, or not that one? Not that one. This one. Camera's right here.
Oh.
If you want to say hi to any of your friends or family.
I don't know. Who knows? Probably there's a bunch of sticky bandits out there.
The world.
All right. Hopefully we made our ABC family proud, our Highwood family proud, Bocce Bros, all you guys. We love you, and Dante and I'll be back next year.
You made a lot of people proud. You got a lot of fans in the chat.
Well, y'all are too sweet. It's because I dance a lot, right?
That helps.
It's because I dance a lot, Lou. People need to dance more in bocce. That's what I'm
Because you
saying.
hit those clutch shots 85 feet down the court.
Oh, right, the technical portion of the game.
It all contributes.
Okay, well, I have a bottle of limoncello with my name on it. And thanks, everybody. Keep tuning in. We got a lot more good stuff coming up. Lou, this is all you.
Thanks, Bridget.
Oh, my sweaty ears are all over this thing. Yeah, Lysol wipes for these? You're crushing it, Mikey. Thank you. Love you.
Bridget Reedy of American Bocce Broco. Her and Dante were just eliminated in a heartbreaker over on court 4. Meanwhile, court 3, the team that beat them, Chicago Highwood, is up 8-3 on Team Bernardi. Lavina and Dario, like you said before, daughter and father in that order. Julian thinks it's fast. Look at it back there. That's a good ball.
That's a real good ball. Here comes the Volo.
All right, let's see it. Let's see if I can get it on. Oh, jeez.
The ref's head was in the way.
I was trying to get too ambitious with the camera work.
Michael, I've forgotten if there's a Volo when they mark the arc in front, is that 40 centimeters?
Yeah, 40.
So I remember years ago it used to be 50. It used to be half a meter.
Did it?
Yeah. In fact, they had half-meter sticks.
So you're familiar with PRV from years ago, but you've never played
No, it wasn't PRV. It was.
Italian rules?
Yeah, I think so. It was 40.
Danny was explaining yesterday, I think you heard, right, that the Italians actually have different rules.
Yes.
Julian's dialed in.
He sure is. That was a nice follow, and he's got a decent second point. Beautiful. No, she doesn't like it.
Vanessa didn't like her ball either, but so
Yeah, she cut down. She's second best now. She cut 1 point out. Looks like Dario's ball's going off to the side.
our live stream just ticked over 9 hours, so with more than two rounds of games left, probably going to have to cut this stream after the semifinals and restart it. Maybe I'll cut it. I think I'll cut it after this game and restart it for the semifinals and finals, because otherwise YouTube's going to cut us off at 12 hours. 3 hours, we might be able to do it. We'll see how much time is left when this game ends. Yesterday we had to cut the stream before the women's shooting. Otherwise, YouTube would have cut it off during the finals. It's going to be a second. Oh, maybe not. They're all good.
3 points.
A couple inches short of a secondary. 3 points for Chicago Highwood at 11-3. Game point. Dario is not happy, but he's also not too discouraged. Dario and Naveen are both used to competing at the highest level. So I'm sure they got 27 minutes left on the game clock. I know that they feel like they're not out of it, even though they're staring down the barrel of game point.
This is one thing that I've noticed that some of the refs are missing. This ref is not. See how he's watching to see if it hits up a sideboard.
Yeah. Yeah, Vito is very attentive as a ref.
Yeah. But I've noticed a couple refs have not seen a ball hit a sideboard.
Vito takes his job seriously.
Oh, yeah. He told me you and he had a couple games the other night.
Yeah, they invited me down to one of the ABC leagues at Log Cabin.
Yeah.
Out in Des Plaines, Illinois. They got 3 stone dust courts out there. We're going to see another Vola from Julian.
Must have been fun. Was there a bunch of people or?
Vola Bersaglio is the call.
Okay.
So those two, the Paulino is clearly not Bersaglio. Those 2 balls are Bersaglio. They're going to call timeout, actually.
Now, when the timeout is called, do they stop the game clock too, or they just keep it running? Do you know?
I believe the game clock keeps running. Yeah, the game clock is still running right now. But calling timeout gives them the opportunity to cross half court, to cross the E-line. Looks like they're receiving some input from yesterday's gold medalist, Lauren McDermott. Looks like she's coaching them for the rest of the night.
She won a gold and a bronze, right? A bronze for shooting?
Mm-hmm. Alan Knox.
Hey, Alan.
We've got our whole ABC Open team in the room right now. Did Jessie get her jersey?
You know, I started walking to get the jerseys, and I ran into somebody that I talked to for about a half an hour. And
That's how it usually goes here.
by then, she was back on the court. So she hasn't gotten them yet.
Yeah, Jessie and Milan. So meanwhile, in our other games, on court 1, we got Anthony LaBarbera and Courtney Strickland up 11-3 over Jack Balancha and Gene Godin. We got Nick Emo and Teresa Pasali up 7-1 over Sal and Domenicalini. We got a Volo incoming on court 3 from Julian Batula. Oh, I'm sorry, Rafa Paulino.
Oh, look at that point. Beautiful.
Rafa Paulino. Vito said it landed short. Let's check the replay. Ooh, that's right on the line.
That's right on the line.
I think you might be right.
If it's on the line,
If it's on the line, it's short.
it's void, right?
Yep.
Let's see that again. What do you see, Alan? What do you think?
I think Vito's right. I think it's on the line. That's really close.
I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn whatever the call was.
I would agree. Call is not confirmed, but it stands.
In baseball, they have to go to the booth in New York. Football, too, right?
Who cares about football?
Well, they have to go to the booth in New York, and now we are the New York booth here.
Yes, we are. Mobile. New York booth is mobile. So on court 1, looks like that game just wrapped up. Anthony LaBarbera and Courtney Strickland moving on to the semis, guaranteed at least a bronze medal. And I started to say, let's see, court 4, we got Nick Emo and Teresa Pasalia up 7-1 over Sal and Domenicalini. And actually, I think I did cover all the games. On court 2, Volo Raptors, it's Amy Lazzaretti and Miles Russell against Jesse Morris and Milan Tomic. Milan and Jesse are up 7-5. Julian Batula. This is the last ball of the frame for their team that won't hit the sideboard and may rest inside of that ball. That's a perfect ball, nearly. Perfect ball probably would have been to rest it right on their ball so it can't be shot. Rafa Paulino got it.
You got the Paulino.
Oh, come on. Don't give this up.
So, very sportsmanlike of Julian and Vanessa to tell Dario not even to bother to roll his balls. 3 points for the Bernardis. Oh,
Again, she doesn't like the roll.
she didn't like it at all. Yeah. Dario's facial expression never changes. At least not when he's playing.
Earlier, he and I were talking about his trip to New York when he came our way when Navina was looking at colleges. And they stopped by. And they played in a doubles tournament in Amsterdam. We had to play against them. They went to Saratoga, to the racetrack, went down to the city. He was kind of reminiscing about that. Mentioned Pete Russo. Wanted me to say hi to Pete. If you're watching, Pete, Dario says hi.
Navina's upset with herself because her ball is touching Paulino. So, in the Bersaglio, Julian will Rafa her ball. Paulino's going a little bit to the left, coming straight at us
Straight at the booth, yeah.
in the broadcast booth. She's upset with that because if Julian hits this, I mean, her ball is going to go down too, but so is Julian's. Yeah, Julian's ball didn't even go down, so that worked out well for the Bernardis. I think Navina feels better now.
She should. It's a great point. Now with the new rule, if you roll on that and a ball touches ball touches the backboard, it's out, right?
Right.
It's void. The ball that was rolled is void, right?
Right. It's equivalent to primary.
Right. Even if it's only a couple inches from the backboard. He's going to Rafa the point. Got it. Nice shot.
I'm not sure who's going to have the point there.
It looks blue to me from my...
There we go. We got a real, well, semi-real tape measure.
Have you seen him measuring with the stick and then they have to flip the stick?
All the time, and I hate it.
What's that called? What do they call that? Do you...
Call it a measurement.
Come on, there's got to be a name for it.
Oh yeah, however you say measurement in Italian. 17 minutes on the game clock. Over on court 2, it's 8-5. Jesse Milan are still up on Amy and Miles. And then over on court 4, game is 8-1. Nick Emo and Teresa Passalia over Sal and Domenico
It's going to
Luna.
burn.
And that ball, bang, burned. It's all the balls for Chicago Highwood. The Bernardis, 2 balls back, should be 3 points. That's 2.
It's game tightening up.
Yep.
It's
That's
okay.
2.
Uh-oh, he's throwing his hands up. She's stomping her feet.
Burned.
Yeah. 2 points.
2 points. Points, 16 minutes.
$11-8. Getting interesting.
Julian and Vanessa trying to settle down, close this game out. It was 11-3.
Yes,
Like I said at the time, though, Bernardis know they're never out of it until it's over.
Anybody can get to 11.
That's right.
This is a big ball.
Yeah, this is a very important ball.
She's not complaining about it. She must like it. Oh, now she's starting to stomp her feet.
Yeah, she doesn't want it to be Bersaglio. That is going to be Bersaglio. Julian's going to Rafa Bersaglio. Vito will take his time checking. And there's the circle. Rafa Bersaglio. And we had a Rafa come in the other direction on the other court, so Julian's going to restart. I've seen him do it several times. Understandable. Gets it well over the line that time. No argument from the ref. Good shot. See how Vito stands right on the D-line? Well, I guess he wasn't right on the D-line, but he stands very close to the line when he's watching the Rafas. Some refs, we've noticed, are not doing that, and they can't see as well whether or not that ball's crossing the line. We've had a few calls that, looking on the replay here, we can see that the call is incorrect, but if the other team doesn't argue it, then it's not going to get overturned.
Has anybody come to the booth to check a replay on a call?
No, the other team hasn't. The other team has just whatever the ref says. So in PRV, you're not allowed to argue with the ref, but PRV rules are not designed with instant replay in mind. So you can challenge the ref on some major things, I suppose. We've seen that where the ref has had to refer to a higher official. But I asked Leo about that, and he said, because we had a very nice ball from Dario. Mm-hmm. It's well hidden. He's high-fiving. He's high-fiving his imaginary friends. Vanessa's going to point.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, she points on the blue balls.
I would have expected probably a Rafa Paulino from Julian.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably
Dario's got a ball left. Never mind. I like this call pointing. It's a very close game. Don't want to let him get more than 1 point. I don't know if that's going to get over there.
She's trying to steer it.
Oh, I think it's just barely would have. Oh, maybe wouldn't have gotten it. She might have sold the point if that was decent speed.
Another timeout. "12 minutes left."
But yeah, we had a shot earlier in one of Allen's games, actually, that to us in the booth, we thought that it had hit not the target ball first. So we checked the replay, and indeed it had struck another ball first, but that was the team that Allen was playing against because Allen and Joanne didn't raise an objection. Then the call stood. Cost them a point. Cost them, well, it was a 2-point swing. Instead of 1 point for them, it's 2 points for the other team.
So that's a 3-point swing, right?
What did I say? Instead of 1 point for them, it's 1 point for the other team.
Oh, 1 point for the other team. Okay. It's a good-looking ball.
Great ball from Julian. It's a little behind Paulino. Dario's going to roll on it. No stomp from Navina. Perfect, she says. There's the stomp. Beautiful ball. 11-9.
That was 2 points, wasn't it?
No, that was 1.
Oh, sorry.
discussing where to put Paulino now. Julian has hit a few volos. I don't think we've seen him miss a volo yet this game. So they'll probably go beyond the volo zone.
Nope, they're in the volo zone.
Right at the end of the volo zone. This is one rule, something that I noticed, which is apparently a rule in PRV. A different person, whoever throws Paulino, doesn't have to throw the first ball.
I think that's typical in Italy.
In international play?
Or the shooter.
We're getting a lot of comments. The shooter rolls the Paulino?
Yeah, because the shooter puts the ball where he wants it, or he or she wants it.
Oh, that's interesting. So that's something that we can use.
I don't know if it's a rule, but I've noticed that.
It's something we can use tomorrow if we choose to. But a lot of people in the comments were saying that in their part of the country that's legal.
That what's legal?
Even in open butch, it's legal for one person to throw Paulino and another person to throw the first ball. Oh, I think that's going to be real close. No good.
It's a big decision.
It is. It is a big decision. Alan's here.
Yeah, the way Julian's been voloing.
There she is.
He has confidence in Vanessa.
She's got a good ball.
Oh, that's close.
I think she's in.
I think so too. No good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit of space there in the measurement. Now do you shoot it?
Yeah, see if you can tap Paulina, I guess.
Yeah.
No, it's off center. So not going to move Paulino.
3 great points. Now you got a decision to make.
Right.
Bernardis need 3 points for the game. Surprised they don't. Yeah, okay, he's going to take a minute to think about this. Yeah, like you said, gotta leave a ball in front here. So it's going to be, that's a great ball.
Yep.
Even though it's not a point, that's a great ball. That may be better that it's not the point. If it's the point,
You shoot Paulino.
then they're probably Rafa Paulino.
I think you do that anyway.
I think so too, and I think that's what we're going to see. Rafa Paulino is the call.
Nope.
Now, if you're Julian and Vanessa, they're going to keep it. Wow, they're going to keep it. That's a wow. Now 2 balls, 1 ball each one for Dario, 1 for Navina.
And does that ball come out?
No, they elected to keep
They
it.
elected to keep everything. Yeah, now they've got a ball down there, sure.
Yep, so they got a ball down at the end. They got 3 points sitting there. What do you do here? You Rafa Paulino again? No, they're going to roll. That's 3 game points.
I think I might shoot the point ball, the first point ball.
You got to volo it. I think I'd Rafa Paulino. Just line up Paulino as much as you can
look at
in
this.
front of that point ball. And Navina's going to beat the point. Great ball. Navina Bernardi.
Wow. This could tie the game. What did Dario do in that? I was watching the other court.
That was short. We have an argument on the other court about a measurement. I guess the ref measuring the chain into the wall, even though the ball didn't go all the way to the wall. So Andy has a point. As a coach, you got to stick up for your players. We got 5.5 minutes left on the game clock here. This is going to be the last frame. I mean, either way, the Bernardis need this frame, so it doesn't really make a difference in the strategy. This is it. This is for a medal. Winner of this game is going to medal. Loser isn't. This frame right now is for a medal.
Well, if they get one and tie it, then we would go to another frame.
For the Bernardis, this frame right now. Right. Well,
Yes.
whatever. Either way. It was 11-3. The Bernardis have scored 7 straight points. And winner of this game, Nick and Teresa beat Ascoli over on court 4. That's a point from Vanessa. Winner of this game will advance to play Nick Emo and Teresa Passalia. Over on court 2, Milan and Jesse are up 9-6 on Amy and Miles. Yep. Vito confirms that's a point. It's in the Volo zone. It's in front of Paulino. That's a tough point to deal with. I think Navina's going to roll on the left. She's going pretty straight at it, though.
Even if she just barely touches the opponent's ball, opens it up from in front of Paulino.
I don't think I see that. Up to Rondina. Down on their ball. Dario's going to go down the right wall. Rafa Bersaglio. Right down the wall.
Got it. He's got it.
Great shot. Where will they lie? So Dario and Navina are going to be down to their last ball. I think Dario's going to shoot one of these balls. If he shoots one of these front two, though, he's got to volo it. Or he can raffle the ball in the back.
I think he's going to roll.
Yeah, might be a roll.
It's been a great comeback.
Here comes Dario's ball. It's short.
He doesn't like it.
It's well short. Game. A valiant comeback from the Bernardis. It was 11-3. And Vanessa Grippo and Julian Batula on to the semifinals against Nikki Mo and Teresa Passalia.
And they're in the medal rounds.